Are never easy, are they? Whichever way you look at it, we've all got them, and of course we all have family squabbles. Hopefully most of ours are played out within the confines of our own family units. Oh come on, don't tell me we all haven't got them. We have, haven't we? We've all got one that's a troublemaker, do you know what I'm saying? And for some reason they all want the attention at all times. Now in the royal family, of course, it's a public domain, isn't it? You know, the cameras are there, the lenses are trained, and we do see exactly some of the problems that are highlighted because we're all royal watching in one way or another. Everybody is fascinated by wealth, power, and of course people in position. It's just a natural thing, whether that be a soap opera like Dynasty, Dallas, Knots Landing, Falcon Crest, all of those great things from the 80s, or in modern day times like we see now, a real monarchy, the British monarchy. But now what's going to be very difficult and you know, moving forward is exactly how people, you know, will react to the revitalisation, some might say, of where we are right now with those senior members. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Lovely to see you today. Thank you also for your very kind words about you must remember this. As I say, we make them when we can. I love making them for you, truly, because it sparks off so many memories for me, you know. I mean, Batman, loved that, didn't you? Hugh Grant, you know, so many things. And I like the historical things as well, because what I always find is everything is just a circle, you know. It might be modernised in some form, whether that be Queen Victoria on the railway with the smoke and everything, or, you know, you just look at today, it's all electrified, as we saw earlier this year with our wonderful late monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, opening that line in honour, the Elizabeth line, which is now, I've got to tell you, fondly called the Liz line. It's terrible, isn't it? Everything's abbreviated. Back as ever though to your breaking royal story of the day. This story really, again, is very, very difficult because when you think about it, we've had such a tumultuous time right now with the British monarchy, and people are trying to decide exactly how to move forward. Will people forgive, forget and move on? It's difficult, isn't it? Because when you look at the two main culprits, Harry and Meghan, they recently came out and did that walkabout with the brand new Prince and Princess of Wales, and seemingly, you know, tick boxes forgiven, or were they? Not quite, according to my good source. There are people who are very, shall we say, unhappy about that situation, and that's the reason why you didn't see them with the earlier party, the more senior royals, of course, looking at flowers and you know, those lovely cards that people had left and all sorts of memories and stuff. You know, it was very moving actually when you go to Windsor, which I've been. It is very moving, let me tell you. Now the reason being is, of course, people rightly so don't feel they can trust the two ex-royals, Harry and Meghan, whichever way you look at it. Of course, there's been deferral now because it's a part of the situation that we're in, the, you know, the days of mourning. Nobody wants to create a rumpus. But more importantly, you see, people have long memories. And when you think about it, we have seen Harry being very vocal independently on national television across the world. Meghan Markle herself seemingly can't zip it, you know, saying that she's looking for forgiveness and ready to forget and all that guff. And then dropping all of those bombs within magazines and chats and all sorts of stuff. One wonders if they've learnt a lesson, you know, is this a sense of brevity about it all, you know? Do they then think, okay, well, you know, we've made a mistake, perhaps we could move forward? I'm not so sure, but whichever way, it's going to take a long time for senior members, particularly the likes of Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, and many other people who were very close to our late wonderful monarch, because let's just point this out, and I'm not being nasty at all. Make no mistake, all of those battles going on, the TV chats, the mental health documentary with Oprah Winfrey, all had a very devastating effect on the monarchy, the monarch herself. Wasn't easy for her, you know, always looking to forgive, move forward, but even she was just so disappointed, we were told, by the actions of two people that she'd welcomed into her family and in, of course, to the British monarchy with open arms. Must be very difficult. Whichever way you look at it now, the direction that Harry and Meghan want to go is going to be interesting, isn't it? Because even if they want to come back and cement some sort of deal with the brand new King Charles III, will other senior members of the British monarchy welcome them back? And how will that pan out? As ever, this is a rolling news story, and when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.